Your business depends on quality, efficiency, and reliability. At Reynolds Farm Equipment, we help you stay ahead with John Deere commercial mowers built for performance. Whether you're maintaining parks, businesses, or neighborhood lawns, you need equipment that works as hard as you do. With expert service, flexible financing, and the best lineup of mowers in the industry, Reynolds keeps your operation running strong. Reynolds Farm Equipment, your local John Deere dealer since 1955.
After the Marine Corps, I was diagnosed with PTSD and became homeless for 15 years. Like a hermit living on the street, I just existed. I came to Wheeler Mission. Wheeler operates on a culture of kindness. Going through their programs reminded me that my meaning in life is to serve God. God set me free from anxiety and depression. Before Wheeler, I just existed, but today I live.
At Morales Group Staffing, we are all about building better futures. And during these times, we are working hard to put people to work. We are now hiring for hundreds of jobs with pay up to $17 an hour. Visit our website at moralesgroup.net or text JOBS, JOBS, to 317-472-7600 to apply now and get hired today.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
This is the hotel breakfast.
It looked different online.
Do you children like eggs? Here, they make your bones grow.
It'll be fine. It's gonna be fine. Hi, guys. Look alive.
Is it fine, Daryl?
I'm starving.
When free hot breakfast can make or break your day, it matters where you stay.
Go get him.
Hampton by Hilton. Hilton for the stay.
Your business depends on quality, efficiency, and reliability. At Reynolds Farm Equipment, we help you stay ahead with John Deere commercial mowers built for performance. Whether you're maintaining parks, businesses, or neighborhood lawns, you need equipment that works as hard as you do. With expert service, flexible financing, and the best lineup of mowers in the industry, Reynolds keeps your operation running strong. Reynolds Farm Equipment, your local John Deere dealer since 1955.
Can't make it to the game? We've got your back. Just go to www.IndianaSRN.org and tune into all of the live action or go to our on-demand service and relive your favorite moments.
In today's rapidly evolving energy landscape, compliance is more than just a checklist. It's the foundation of operational reliability, safety, and trust. And here in Indianapolis, we're honored to be at the heart of that mission. We collaborate with asset owners, operators, helping them stay ahead of NERC standards and grid demands. Our electrical engineering and compliance experts provide hands-on support tailored to your fleet. As expectations rise and regulations evolve, you deserve a partner who brings more than just expertise. You need commitment, clarity, and confidence.
Did you know, according to the National Federation of High Schools, 80% of new officials quit the game after just 2 seasons because of abusive behavior from the stands and sidelines?
Aspen Creek Grill, we are a from-scratch concept with comfort, fresh food. You can expect a world-class experience on a great budget. We've got incredible specials, great service. Today's dish that we're going to highlight is going to be our Aspen Blue Sirloin. It is, again, our premium Black Angus certified beef, and we top that with a blue cheese crust. Again, everything that we do here is made from scratch, and it's no different from our steaks. We hand cut all our steaks in-house. So our team back there, it's just an incredible team. Everything that they do, they take so much pride in. They put a little bit of themselves into everything that they do over here, especially since it is a made from scratch concept. We want everybody to come, visit us, enjoy some great food with some great service. Bring your friends, bring your family, come have some great food, have a great time with us with some of the best comfort scratch food.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to order a hamburger, fries, salt, maybe a large vanilla shake.
It's a trophy shop, can't you tell?
You got carry out?
Everything that you need, we have here at the shop. Very unique. You order today, carry out tonight. That's our version of carry out.
All right, I'll take one of everything.
Well, that may take a little longer. We'll have it for you tomorrow night.
I'll be back tomorrow to pick it up.
We'll be waiting for you.
IndianaSRN wants to put more kids on TV. And honestly, that's exactly what these kids deserve. They stream more than 350 high school and college games every year, giving Indiana athletes the spotlight they've earned. All games are free to watch with On Demand on their YouTube channel. The cost is amazingly affordable, which means more kids get their moment to shine. IndianaSRN, where you always have a front row seat.
Hey Indiana, let's clear the air about vaping. Glue, rat poison, paint. We all know these products contain poisons like formaldehyde, arsenic, and lead. And these are just a few of the chemicals you'll find in e-cigarette vapor. Let's clear the air, Indiana. Don't puff this stuff. Visit don'tpuffthisstuff.com to join the fight and spread the word.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
It is Friday night. That means high school basketball here on Indiana SRN. We welcome you to Covenant Christian High School. Non-conference action tonight. Covenant Christian coming into this one at 6-3. They've lost 3 out of their last 4 games. They'll be hosting the Bulldogs of Monrovia, who come into this contest at 6-4. They have won 3 of their last 4 games. High school basketball in Indiana SRN is brought to you by Reynolds Farm Equipment, your local hometown John Deere dealer since 1955. 5 central Indiana locations. Reynolds meets all your equipment, parts, and service needs. Boilermaker Local 374, representing skilled workers across Indiana. Discover the Boilermaker advantage with Local 374. Burtner Electric, spark with confidence, your trusted electrician partners since 1986. Wheeler Mission, helping our neighbors in need since 1893, thanks to generous, caring individuals like you. Morales Group Staffing, building better futures one story at a time. Let us help you find your next opportunity. LifeWise Academy. LifeWise Academy brings Bible education to public school students during school hours. Learn more at lifewise.org. LIUNA, the Build America Union, 500,000 strong, in fighting for better wages, safer job sites, and greater opportunities. And the Indiana SRN sports page, from the court to the field, Indiana SRN brings it home with daily information from coast to coast and border to border. Troy Dergowski along with Coach Keith Myers, great to have you with us. In fact, we have a doubleheader weekend for you here on Indiana SRN. It all starts tonight with this non-conference matchup. The Bulldogs, as we mentioned a couple of moments ago, coming in on a hot streak, winning 3 of their last 4. We don't know yet about Covenant Christian from a standpoint of who they will have, because in the last couple of games we've done, they've been without 3 of their starters.
I've just been notified that Judith Jackson will not be playing tonight, or Josh Bowers will not be playing tonight. Both of them still on the injury list. So those are 2 big losses.
Well, we're going to talk about Covenant coming up in a couple of moments. They really haven't played that poorly, even without 3 of their main key players in the lineup. But Monrovia, again, coming in playing some really good basketball. As we mentioned, winning 3 out of their last 4. They beat Eastern Green. That was a quality win, a 7-point win. They lose to a Mooresville team who we'll see tomorrow, big 77-46. And then they beat Beech Grove and Frankfort in 2-point and a 10-point win. So it's a basketball team, doesn't score a whole lot. But the bottom line is they do a really nice job taking care of the basketball, and they'll be fundamentally sound.
They rely on their seniors very, very much. The veteran ball club coach says that they're going to rely on their seniors to get them through. This is a pretty good ball club. You know, they play very well. They play in a brand-new conference, doing pretty well in that conference. So it should be very interesting. You got to look at their top 3 or 4 shooters. They have to shoot the ball well, especially at Covenant Christian, and this is a tough place to play.
4 guys literally, I should say 3 in double digits in scoring. The other one just outside of the double digits, but Clay Tharp leading the way. He is perhaps their best shooter at 47%, and then 27% from three-point range. Tharp averaging 13 points per game, but Coach, he's not the only one they'll go to tonight.
He also rebounds well, and that's important too. The other one is Hayden Najera, thank you. Senior, can shoot the ball from the outside and inside. And then I really like this Hudson McLeod kid. Comes off the bench, does pretty well, averages 4 points a game, but he's a junk guy. He picks up the loose balls. He dives on the ground. A guy that you probably won't need to sweep the floor tonight because his uniform will be very, very dirty for you.
They don't turn the ball over, as I said a little bit ago. They'll take care of the basketball, just 11 turnovers per game. Rebounding-wise, not a whole lot of rebounds at 23 per game, but they do shoot well as a team at 49%.
Free throws the key. I think if they can get to the free throw line early and often, it could help them out later in the game.
All right, we'll come back. We'll talk about the Warriors of Covenant Christian. As we heard a little bit ago, they're without a couple of their big players again tonight. We'll see how they react. It's coming up next on Indiana SRN.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
At Covenant Christian High School, thanks for being with us. By the way, the boys' season still got a few weeks to go here. The girls' season down to their last 2 weeks, starting next Monday, and so we'll give you an update on what we'll be doing in the tournament here pretty soon. But
City championship tonight.
Tonight, that's right.
Yep.
That game taking place at
Cathedral
High School.
Yep.
All right, this is a Covenant Christian team. They've lost 3 out of 4, and I think at the beginning of the year we really thought when they were healthy and they were averaging about 80 points per game that they were going to be very tough. But the injury bug has hit them. Josh Bowers, as you mentioned a little bit ago, he's a big 6'9" kid inside that they'll be missing again tonight. Judah Jackson, a guy who shoots 56%, he is out as well. Your thoughts on what you have seen in the last 2 games you and I have done together, where I really thought they played pretty well considering they've been missing some key players.
Well, I think they're very fortunate they won last week against Ritter. Ritter had a chance to put them away, up 10 late. Covenant Christian makes a long comeback. Isaac Crane on his shoulders wins by 1 or 2. I think it was a 2-point game. Ritter had a chance to hit a half-court shot to miss that. I think that was very fortunate. But I don't think they have played as well as they did earlier in the year, but I think a lot of that is the couple injuries that they have.
Yeah, there's no way they can play without Bowers and Jackson because he'll play 10, 11 guys every week if they're healthy.
And like you said, Bowers is what, 6'7", 6'8"?
6'9".
6'9",
yeah.
Big kid. Still have some back problems, and hopefully he'll be back. Coach would like him back by next week for the city tournament.
Well, it is nice when you don't have those guys that you can still count on. Isaac Crane, 18 points per game, 8 rebounds. He's only 6'2", but this guy's a monster, and he shoots 58%.
He's 6'2" and about a 6'9" body because he can play big. He's a big square body. Hard to move him out of the way. I would call him the stud of the team.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And then you got Caleb Jankowski, a young man averaging about 13 points per game. He's the guy that's going to be your outside shooter, 52% from three-point range. They'll need him. But the other guy I think needs to be more consistent, and that is Parker Williams, a guy that averages 12 points per game, Coach. But sometimes you don't get the offensive production from him that you need throughout the entire game.
I completely agree, and sometimes I think he's out of control. He gets up in the air, and he doesn't know what to do with the ball. He throws the ball away. A couple times, the Heritage Christian game, where he left his feet, defense came collapse on him, and he had nowhere to go.
Yeah, and this, by the way, don't feel sorry for Covenant Christian because despite having a couple of guys out, they still have plenty of talent.
Oh, you bet.
And there's guys coming off the bench, too, that you look at Kason Suits, who'll probably start tonight at 10 points per game. Wes Laughlin is a young man, and he's kind of a streaky shooter if he gets
like
going.
That kid.
And then Dawson Collins. They got plenty of guys.
I like the McLaughlin kid. I really he's made a big difference tonight and throughout the year.
And I don't think there's any doubt about it that when they play at home, they are very, very good, and especially when they have a team like this, that their crowd gets behind them, and they're tough to beat here at home.
Very tough to beat at home.
All right, we're going to take a timeout. We're going to come back. We'll have the tip-off, the starters, keys to the game, all coming up here on IndianaSRN.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
At Morales Group Staffing, we are all about building better futures. And during these times, we are working hard to put people to work. We are now hiring for hundreds of jobs with pay up to $17 an hour. Visit our website at moralesgroup.net or text JOBS, JOBS, to 317-472-7600 to apply now and get hired today.
From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
Hello and welcome to Game Day. My name is Keith Myers. I'm the Vice President of IndianaSRN. We're glad that you joined us today. If you'd like to see more content just like tonight, just hit the donate button. Every dollar that you donate will go right back into more games right here on IndianaSRN, which means more games for you. It's IndianaSRN, where you always have a front row seat.
Back once again here at Covenant Christian. Starting lineups ready to be introduced here tonight. Before we do anything else, though, Coach, let's talk about keys to tonight's game.
Keys to the game's brought to you by our good friends at Aspen Creek Grill. Playoff football is on all 25 screens. Check it out, Aspen Creek Grill. For Monrovia, they have to control the ball, limit their second chance points against Covenant Christian. They got to stop their big guy. Crane can kill them on the boards. Senior leadership will help them experience and play defensive integrity. For Covenant Christian, you're at home, ball movement. You got used to the rims. You're going to shoot the ball well. You got to shoot the ball well. You got to limit your turnovers. I put down here they have to limit their turnovers to maybe 11 at tonight's game, and then they have to exploit the mismatch, and they got to let Crane do what he does best, and that's score underneath. If I say it all, I would say the team in white will win by about 8 tonight.
I remember your last time you did a prediction, and it was way off. I mean, way off. You might want to think about that. All right, here's the start.
The way I look at it, I'm looking at it right here, and I hit it right on.
I like your blank sheet. Monrovia will go with Clay Tharp, averaging 13 points per game. He wears number 5. Also tonight, Hayden Najera, averaging 11.6. He wears number 31. Scholar Haynes is averaging 10.3. He wears number 2. Hudson McLeod at 9.3 points per game. He wears number 1. And Eli Hampton at 2.3 points per game. He wears number 3. For Covenant tonight, Isaac Crane wearing number 22, along with Caleb Jankowski, number 2, Parker Williams, number 1, Wes Laughlin, number 4, and Dawson Collins is number 23. Bulldogs in their traveling green and Covenant Christian in their home whites. And we are underway. Tonight's game, a broadcast production of IndianaSRN and the Indiana High School Athletic Association. Any use of audio or video without the express written permission of IndianaSRN and the IHSAA is strictly prohibited. It's a Warrior team that will play predominantly man-to-man unless they get into foul trouble. And then they'll see a little more zone. The drive and the shot missed as Haynes can't get it to go. So they are one and done in their first possession. And so it will be Warrior basketball. I mentioned Isaac Crane averaging 18.2 points per game. Now, one thing about Isaac, he'll work down low, but you'll see him take a 3 now and then too, so you got to be honest with him on the floor. His shot from the right wing is up, and it is good. 3 points on the board. As Jankowski, we mentioned his numbers from three-point range at 52%. The nice step through by McLeod, and McLeod gets his first 2 of the night as well.
Both teams are working the ball around, taking their time. But I like the three-point shot early. Like to see it go in. That's going to make it a lot easier for Covenant Christian.
Bulldogs go in a 2-3 zone. Cut in the lane. The off-balance jumper up and good. Parker Williams on the board with his first 2, and it's 5-2.
Pretty well balanced the floor, and nice, easy 15-foot shot, which we don't see often anymore.
No, we don't. Bulldog basketball. Here's a three on the way from the elbow. It is good, and Hudson McLeod has all 5 points now for Monrovia. We are tied at 5. Now, don't forget, tomorrow we will be at Mount Vernon as that ball nearly stolen away by Haynes. Here's Collins down low, and Dawson Collins gets on the board. By the way, he's not taking a ton of shots, but he's shooting at 81% on the season, and we got our first foul of the ball game.
And Coach really likes Collins because Collins balances the floor and height and does some things really outstanding. There's that 3-point earlier.
That was Jankowski. 7-5 Warriors with the lead. They'll clear it out on the left side. This is Tharp. Hand off now to McLeod, nothing there, and go back outside now to Haynes.
One of the things about these teams, they know each other really, really well. Nice move.
Yeah, that was Clay Tharp, his first 2. He averages 13 per game, ties at 7. We mentioned a little bit ago about Crane shooting the 3, but he misses this one. We'll head the other way. And we've got a whistle and a traveling call, our first turnover of the ball game. Here's that Monrovia 3 we saw moments ago by McLeod.
As I was mentioning, both of these teams know each other pretty well. This used to be a conference opponent and a sectional opponent. Now both of them go different ways sectional-wise.
This is a lineup right now for the Warriors. As you see, Crane with a fadeaway, no good. But it's a team right now that's very small. Pass inside and a whistle and a foul. That'll put Dawson Collins at the line for the first time. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Reynolds Farm Equipment, the leading equipment dealer serving farmers, homeowners, landscapers, and commercial contractors in Indiana. Give them a call at 317-849-0810 as Dawson Collins misses the first of 2.
Flat-footed on the free throw, didn't get any elevation. Got to get your feet up. Got to finish with your toes. There you go, that much better.
Missed it. Crane with the offensive rebound. Another possession now for the Warriors. Here's Williams. Crane to the outside as he'll work it right to Laughlin, and Crane once again almost stolen away out front. Baseline drive, nothing there for Laughlin. Skip pass and a turnover by Covenant. That's their first, and they'll also commit a foul in the open court.
75 feet away from the basket. Why are you trying to make a foul there? Just get back on defense.
Dawson Collins picks up the foul. That'll be his first.
One of the fans just pat number 5 on the back. You're doing a great job.
I'm sure he appreciates that.
I wish someone would do that for me.
I would. I'll get you in a minute.
Okay.
The drive and the scoop shot is no good by Najera. We'll head the other way. This is Williams. Fadeaway shot on the way, no good. And there's Collins with the offensive rebound. Ball tipped into the hands of the awaiting Jankowski. And they'll set it up in the half court as we come up on the halfway point of period number 1. Crane, double team down low. Ball tipped as he has it blocked from behind. It'll be Tharp coming away with it for Monrovia. The drive, and they're going to wave this off. Foul on the floor.
Got to keep your feet, don't you?
Probably would be a good idea. And then if you don't, you might not want to reach out and grab the guy.
And they call that on Crane.
So Crane picks up number 1. We're tied at 7. It's been a little bit of a drought over the last minute and a half or so. Here's Tharp for 3. Good. Tharp has 5 already, averages 13.
First lead for Monrovia at 3.
This is Laughlin. Flashing across the lane is Jankowski, back to Laughlin. And Allaby Williams, his shot is on the way, and it's long. And the rebound ripped down by McLeod. One thing about Parker Williams, that's going to be a foul on Williams. And I believe that's
they're going to call an offensive foul. Illegal screen.
Big break there. Foul's going to go against Najera. That'll be, again, his first, and that'll be the second turnover. One thing I was going to mention about Parker Williams is I would rather see him go straight up and down. He does a lot of fadeaway and a lot of kicking of the leg. Why doesn't he just go straight up and down?
He's got that kick of the leg, and that just happened to him a couple of weeks ago. I don't know why he thinks that's in his wheelhouse.
Yeah,
there's the kick again.
Now, I got it that time, but again, it's been the inconsistency in his offense that has kind of hurt them early. He has 4. As we come up on 3 minutes remaining here in the opening period of play. Hampton not a scoring threat with a basketball. McLeod with 5 early. As you see the bench helping the defense out. There's a spin in the lane and a whistle and a foul will send McLeod to the line.
They're going to call this on McLaughlin?
Well, this is one guy you cannot leave wide open.
Call that on McLaughlin. I didn't see that.
That'll be the 4th foul. And the free throw is good.
He has 6 on the night.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by Beatty Insurance, a company which understands your industry and what's on the line for you. Give Lance a call at 812-522-5640. One more for McLeod, off to a good start tonight. We mentioned he averages 9 per game, and he already has 7. So now it's back to a 3-point lead as we're under the 2:40 mark. In the lineup will be Braden Mansard now for the Warriors. He wears number 12 there at the bottom of your screen.
McLaughlin seems like he really wants to shoot the ball.
Crane feeds to Williams. Williams fade away again, and he missed that one. McLeod with a rebound will go the other way with a 3-point lead, and coming up on 2 minutes remaining in the opening quarter. Tharp, deep 3 is way off the mark. The offensive rebound putback is good by McLeod.
He's got his average.
Lead pass will find Crane. He has it blocked out of bounds. It'll stay here with the Warriors.
14-9 biggest lead for Monrovia.
By the way, still a very small team. You're talking about really a 4-guard lineup now for the Warriors. This is Williams. That zone has been extended with those 2 guards forcing the action. Nice pass underneath and a foul call, and that will put Jankowski to the line for the first time tonight. Foul will go against number 21, which is Reeve Monroe, who has checked into the ball game.
Covenant Christian drew Indianapolis Chittard in the first round of the city tournament, which begins on Monday, I do believe. Monday the 20th? Is that correct?
Today's
Tuesday.
The 16th. So
yeah, it'll be Tuesday.
Both free throws are missed. Ball loose in the lane. Turnover by Monrovia. That'll be their 3rd turnover. Quickly the other way. It's going to be knocked out of bounds by McLeod.
City tournament Tuesday through next Monday. We have the semifinals and finals for you next Saturday night, and next Monday the finals.
How about Laughlin for 3?
I think he wanted to do that about 3 minutes ago.
By the way, Warriors are 0 for 4 from the free throw line here in the opening quarter. And they're still only down by 2 as we come up on 1 minute remaining. That is Hudson Pridemore, who has checked in, streaking to the basket, and the layup is good.
That McLeod again?
McLeod, another bucket. He has all but 5 points. As we head the other way, shot's going to be missed and an offensive rebound by Crane. Williams. Off now to Jankowski, and he'll quickly Laughlin in the corner, and almost another steal as it goes out of bounds It'll stay here with the Warriors. Here's the three we saw moments ago by Laughlin.
Nice little follow through.
Yeah. Into the ball game now is Landon Harold. You see him right there, number 31. Again, no Bowers, no Judah Jackson again tonight for the Warriors. And they trail it by 4. Laughlin, deep three is on the way and good. Laughlin, 2 in a row. He has 6.
You know, Crane has not scored at all.
No, he is not. He is not. And yet you're only down by 4. Actually, only down by 1. The drive by Haynes. Contact, no whistle. Lead pass, Laughlin draws the contact, missed the layup. And then the ball's deflected out of bounds by Mansard, and it'll stay here with Monrovia at 3.8.
I think McLaughlin was thinking that he's going to get some contact and didn't get it.
So Laughlin with 6. Shot at the buzzer is no good. We'll head to period 2. Monrovia leads it by 1.
IndianaSRN wants to put more kids on TV. And honestly, that's exactly what these kids deserve. They stream more than 350 high school and college games every year, giving Indiana athletes the spotlight they've earned. All games are free to watch with On Demand on their YouTube channel. The cost is amazingly affordable, which means more kids get their moment to shine. IndianaSRN, where you always have a front row seat.
From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
High school basketball brought to you tonight by Boilermaker Local 374, where they represent highly skilled, highly motivated workers in field construction and metal fabrication in Indiana. Whether it's a new build, upgrade, or facility maintenance, you can count on Local 374 to get the job done right the first time.
At halftime tonight, we'll break down the city tournament for you. We'll look at the top 5 in the IndianaSRN poll and a lot more for you, so stick around for halftime. What do you think? First quarter, 16-15, both teams doing probably what they want to do.
Yeah, well, the one thing about Covenant is, again, they're going to have to get Isaac Crane going in that 2-3 zone. They've really made sure that they've neutralized him throughout the entire night up until right there. Isaac Crane gets his first 2 of the night. Nice play. I know that was a design play coming out of the quarter break. And so he's finally on the board, and Covenant forcing another turnover as we head the other way. Pull-up shot is up, and it is no good as Landon Harold misses his first shot. 4 turnovers by the Bulldogs here in the first half. Now let's see how they react as Pridemore working the point. Good look here at Eli Hampton. He's a starter, but again, not much of an offensive threat, only 2.3 points per game. This is McLeod who's had the hot hand. Off now to Tharp. Warriors stay man-to-man. Here's a pull-up shot off the glass and good. McLeod already with 13. He averages 9.3.
He's feeling pretty good. 8-2 run.
So now it'll be Warrior basketball. Laughlin will find Harold.
See where he's not facing the basket, his back against the basket. You got to face the basket.
Crane unable to get the bucket. And so now Monrovia, chance to build on a 1-point lead. Pridemore looks down low, turns it over. That'll be 5 turnovers now for the Bulldogs. Crane back the other way with a left hand, good.
I like that he didn't hesitate, just went right to the basket.
So Crane, after being shut out in the opening quarter, now has 4. Being led by Laughlin with 6. Off the screen and the handoff. Once again, this will be Tharp.
See where he's 15 foot and he just controls the offense and another turnover.
7 turnovers, running the floor back the other way. Layup is good.
Suits
his first 2. He averages 9.9. We've got a timeout on the floor by the Bulldogs. 2019 Monrovia.
Did you know, according to the National Federation of High Schools, 80% of new officials quit the game after just 2 seasons because of abusive behavior from the stands and sidelines?
Your kid's Friday night touchdown. Just Wit HD on Roku. IndianaSRN is bringing Central Indiana high school sports right to your living room in crystal clear quality. With over 350 live contests streaming each year, from football under the lights to basketball buzzer beaters, we're putting local athletes in the spotlight. Search IndianaSRN on your Roku device today and never miss a moment of hometown glory.
I stand corrected. Covenant leads at 21-18.
Sorry, I wasn't too fast.
You got to be a little faster.
I'll do better.
Keith is our graphics
Well, here
guy.
comes Nathaniel. Nathaniel's going to take over.
Baseball pass the other way. The drive and a foul call, and that's going to put Najera at the line, and that was a design play for the Bulldogs coming out of their timeout. Foul's going to be called on Landon Harold. As you get a good look at Najera right there, and the free throw's missed. And we have had a kind of a rough night. There's that alley-oop to Crane. We've already seen 5 missed free throws between these two teams here in the first half. Second free throw, make it 6.
Wow. Free throws wins championships.
Williams
got fouled, didn't he?
I'm going to say they should get McLeod.
So that's the first time Williams has actually charged to the hole and had both feet on the floor when he shot the ball.
It's kind of an idea, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe we should suggest that more often.
Free throw is on the way. It is good. Williams with 5. That is their first make in the first half. So one more now for Parker Williams. And he got the second one, a nice roll. So he is now tied with Laughlin with 6 points apiece. Wide open in the corner is no good. As Hampton can't get it to go, they get an offensive rebound, a miss, put back down low, and that'll be McLeod again. A great first half.
He
got
has
15 points. Back the other way, Laughlin for 3, no good. Offensive rebound is going to be blocked. Harold can't get it to fall. Lead pass the other way, and the layup good again by McLeod.
I wonder what his season high is, because he's got to be approaching it.
Williams missed this one. Rebound Crane in the corner. Here's a 3 on the way. That's no good. As they'll get another chance as Suits inside. Laughlin missed the bunny. The putback no good. Williams can't get that one to go. Crane another rebound. Missed that one. And Tharp with a rebound. You had 3 easy looks, and they missed them all.
2 foot away from the basket. You know, our producer would have made those shots.
Blindfolded.
Yep.
Boy, look at that inside positioning, though, by McLeod.
Got him
17 points.
Got him on his back, too.
Laughlin is out. So Jankowski back in the lineup, and now the Warriors going to press a little bit here, and they force the 7th turnover, and the layup good. As Mansard able to get on the board. 7 turnovers now by Monrovia, now make it 8, and they cannot be happy with the way they're not taking care of the basketball.
See where he cuts right in front of the basket? Nice job.
Tonight's game brought to you by Piper Logistics. For more than 2 decades, the seasoned professionals at Piper have been the trusted professionals for inventory management, warehouse fulfillment, and transportation. Give them a call, 317-396-1023. Monrovia commits their 9th turnover. Covenant commits their 2nd.
Williams, at that point, he has a 15-foot jump shot. Shoot the ball, son.
Yeah.
Shoot the ball.
So things a little sloppy here in the second quarter as the Warriors doing a lot of chasing here defensively. Shot in the corners way off the mark. And the Bulldogs have gone cold as we'll head the other way. Williams will find his teammate on the skip pass. No good on the shot by Suits. Another offensive rebound. Here's Williams from about 14. He can't get it to go, and their shooting percentage is going really south
Down
fast.
Yes.
Ugh. They still own a 2-point lead.
Good looks, though. Keep shooting.
Problem with Monrovia right now is they got to quit turning the ball over. Haynes on the drive on the baseline. Tharp had 5 in the opening quarters, not scored in this quarter. And we're coming up on the 3-minute mark. You see a lot of teams that if they struggle in the win-loss record, a lot of that has come to do with just their inability to be consistent offensively. Nice pass, Williams, and I think they got to be a goaltend. They'll get Majera, and so Parker Williams gets the bucket. That's a nice pass that Williams got right there, and that's a pretty easy call.
He's up in the air.
He is. Trap on the sideline. Nice pass underneath, and the dunk the other way, and that'll be Hayden Najera, his first 2 points. And it's now 26-24. Almost a steal. Pass inside to Crane. Layup good. Foul be called on Eli Hampton. Crane now with 6 will try to make it 7.
Look at this. That's what I did earlier today when we were warming up on the floor. My trampoline was, though, there in the middle of the floor.
Free throw is on the way and no good. Another miss by Covenant.
7.
They have now missed 5 of 7. And there's another turnover. 10 now by the Bulldogs. The attack the other way, and we'll go to the line. Mansard will head there for the first time. And right now, Monrovia is their own worst enemy with the amount of turnovers, 10 in the first half. They're going to get Eli Hampton for number 2. And a reminder, tonight's game brought to you by Dynamark, your local one-stop shop for print, signs, promo products, apparel, and mailing services. They've been serving Indianapolis for over 50 years. Dynamark builds strong relationships through exceptional service. Give them a call, 317-328-2555.
They just missed their 6th free throw.
Hey, they got that one, though.
Who was that?
Mansard.
Okay, thank you.
Pass underneath, and it goes out of bounds off the fingertips of Tharp, and that'll be their 11th turnover.
Really? Okay.
It's a game of angles, Coach.
I had the wrong angle.
29-24. Only 8 points scored by Monrovia in the quarter. The 3rd turnover, and back the other way. Layup good by Najera, and he'll go to the line. That young man is very athletic, which is hard to believe. He only averages 3.9 rebounds per game.
He's got some jumps.
He does.
This is a bad pass right here.
That was Najera who got the tip.
Oh, he got fouled way before. He got the continuation there.
Isaac Crane picked up his 2nd. He's already missed 2 free throws tonight, but he'll complete the 3-point play.
And now he has 5.
And another turnover. That's number 4 by the Warriors. And then they'll give it right back. That's 12 now for Monrovia. Here's a 3 the other way. That rims in and out as Jankowski can't get it to fall. He's stuck with his first 3 way back in period number 1. Minute 24, the spin in the lane, and nice touch by Tharp. He has 7.
And we're tied at 29. Gave up the ball too soon.
Warriors back the other way. Jankowski for 3, and that hits the guide wire up top, so it will go over to the Bulldogs. And a reminder, tonight's game brought to you by Risk Work. We make people feel safe by protecting your business. You live safe, we've got you covered. Give them a call, 317-379-6755. Press again, and that'll be a foul in the backcourt. Looks like they will get number 13, which is Kason Suits.
Oh, they called an offensive foul.
That's 2 in a row that we thought was going to be a foul call against Covenant Christian. They're going to get Eli Hampton for number 3.
He called it from hooking. I agree with you. I thought it was. Well, that's why you play at home.
13 turnovers now by Monrovia, and yet they're still in this ball game. We're tied at 29. And we're down to 60 seconds remaining. Good look again at Jankowski. Williams, another kick shot, can't get it to go, and the rebound pulled down by McLeod. Back the other way we go. The drive contact, nothing there on Haynes. And here come the Warriors once again. They've got away with a push-off as Jankowski inside to Crane. Basket is good, and he's fouled.
That's what he does the best right there.
Clay Tharp. 8 points now by Isaac Crane.
Gets him on his back. Just so strong.
Yeah, he is. Especially at 6'2". Just, we saw it a lot last year. And again, without Bowers, the big kid inside, he's been expected to do a little bit more as a free throw is missed, and that has been a rough first half from the line for Covenant. Got a foul call. And by the way, this is a Covenant team. As a team, they only shoot 66% from the line, and if you lose Tharp, that's a big loss right there.
Looks like he got his ankle twisted.
They will bring Hampton back in. That's a dangerous move here because Hampton's going to have to play with. He's got 3. Monrovia will try to at least tie this thing going into the locker room, which as poorly as they have played with the 13 turnovers will be a big plus. Turnaround shot is on the way, good. This time Reeve Monroe. 2 seconds remaining. Shot is on the way, it's off the mark. At the buzzer, as Suits can't get it to go, and nothing decided here in this first half. There is Reeve Monroe with his first 2 points. He only averages 2 per game. And we head to the locker room. We're tied at 31.
Brian Chrisman joins me today. And Brian, talk a little bit about the winter and Wheeler Mission and how important it is for people to help Wheeler Mission, because winter means homeless and homeless means people in the cold. Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, I mean, we really serve a lot of people year round, no matter what the weather is, right? And so we serve anywhere from 700 to 900 people who are experiencing homelessness every single night. But when winter hits, that can become life or death. So if you're stuck out in the cold, happens every year. IMPD will find people out in the cold and encourage them to come in. But if they don't catch them in time, I mean, again, life and death. And so it's vital that our doors are open. And so we do that. Our staff shows up every day to make sure our doors are open. We serve 1,000 meals a day plus every single day. That's a nice, warm, nutritious meal. Donors provide that. Donors provide our food, coffee, something hot to drink. Donors provide that. So there's a lot of opportunities to get involved at Wheeler to make sure we can get through winter, or to work at Wheeler. We need staff, and so we're always looking for staff to get us through the winter time. We spread ourselves thin during winter, making sure that anybody can find space, and so we have bed capacities. For sure, but we go beyond that every winter to make sure that the city has an option for people who are experiencing homelessness in the dead of winter.
Schools out there that are watching this program with our reach, maybe they want to do a sock drive, or they want to do a sweatshirt drive. They can contact our office at IndianaSRN, or they can contact you. Where's a contact, or who would be a contact that maybe we want to do a sock drive? I think that would be a great idea for SRN to start one of those sock drives. How would that? What does that look like?
Yeah, so if you go to wheelermission.org, we have our needs lists that are right there on our website. Those change sometimes in the winter, but there are some needs that are pretty much continual when it comes to hygiene items, when it comes to warm items to get us through the winter. So when you're talking about coats, especially bigger sizes for people that come through, we want to make sure a lot of people that come to our mission, they come with the clothes on their back, right? And so we need to make sure they have something to wear during their stay with us, and which could be for a few weeks, could be for a couple months. And so go to our website, wheelermission.org. You can donate directly there, whether it's a financial donation or you can look at our needs list. You can even find drop-off locations. You can drop it off at some of the barns that we have around the city, or come right down to Wheeler Mission, drop it off right there. But we need this community's support. So greatest thing about Indianapolis is it is a generous community.
Yes.
It is a community that steps up when there's a need. And there's 1,700 homeless individuals in our community. That number has risen 5% just over the last year. Wheeler Mission is the main place for those individuals to go, has been since 1893, over 130 years. And so support that ministry so that those doors can be open, making sure that every man, woman, and child that needs to come inside can come inside and not only get warm, but get nutritious meals, food, shelter, and care. And so beyond that, we take them through a whole journey of program to make sure that they come out our back door different people. But the first things first, right? Get them fed and get them warm and get them safe.
Since it's basketball season and we cover over 300 games a year on IndianaSRN, we challenge our basketball teams and our basketball programs to get involved. There are meals that need to be served. Tell our teams out there how they can help and serve meals.
Yeah, no better way to really open your eyes to the community's needs than to stand in front of people who are desperately in need and hand them a meal, hand them what they're asking for that day. So great group opportunity is to volunteer at Wheeler Mission. You can go to wheelervolunteer.org. You can sign up a group. It can take an hour and a half to come down and serve a lunch. You can get 12, 15 people involved in that, a dinner, come down either at our men's shelter or our women's shelter. It's a really cool experience for teams, not only to help in a way that you're making a difference, but to see the people that you're helping, right? To hand a meal to someone and smile and say hi to someone literally in their darkest moment, right? So
best assist they can ever make.
Oh yeah,
is to serve a meal.
That's a good point. It's a slam dunk.
It's a slam dunk, exactly. For IndianaSRN, this is Keith Myers.
Back at halftime with the score 31-31, Keith Myers, Troy Daragowski. Indianapolis City Tournament begins next week, and it begins next Tuesday. Here's the rundown for you. Indianapolis Chittard is at Covenant Christian in the first round game. Indianapolis Heron is at Ritter. Indianapolis Tinley at Heritage Christian. Crystal House is at Indianapolis Washington. Providence Crystal Ray travels to Indianapolis Lucina. And Purdue Poly plays Tech. Cathedral and Addicts both receive byes. We'll have the semifinals for you on Saturday night beginning at 6 and 7:45, and the championship game Monday at 7:30. Detroit first half scores 31-31 with 16-15 at the end of one. Monrovia and tied score at 31. Let's look at the top 5 poll in IndianaSRN.
You're not going to argue about these like you did last week, are you?
I have one comment about 4A, but
all right,
we'll move on.
All right, so Fisher's number 1 in 4A, followed by Crown Point.
No.
Carmel, Mount Vernon, and Pike.
I think Mount Vernon is the number 2 team in the state of Indiana.
Only because you have a Purdue recruit on that team. All right, 3A, Silver Creek, number 1, followed by Columbia City, Shelbyville, Cathedral, and Northview.
I've seen that Northview team.
Yeah?
Really, really good.
And that's why they're in the top 5.
I gotcha.
In 2A, Oak Hill, number 1, followed by Centerville, Park Heritage, Westview, and Paoli. And in Single A, Couts, number 1, followed by Bar Reeve, Bloomfield, Hauser, and West Central. You want to argue about any of those as well?
Just there's a team in 1A you don't have there yet.
Who's that? Who is it?
Providence Cristo Rey.
Oh, yeah.
Team is on fire.
I'm watching that game, yes. By the way, there is a final already in it's not the City Alliance, but the Marion County Tournament.
Yep, the Final 4.
Lawrence North beat Park Tudor tonight, 61-48. So big win for Lawrence
North. Favorite to win that thing.
And they should be. They're playing really good basketball right now.
They played Roncalli the other night, and someone that's close to our heart had the game, and I felt bad for him because they lost by about 16.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
By the way, other big games tonight. Fishers is playing Brownsburg tonight. Carmel against Plainfield. How about that one? Carmel and Plainfield going at it this evening. Silver Creek plays Brownstown Central. Shelbyville against Pendleton Heights. Triton Central will play Heritage Christian. Couts in Washington Township. Bar Reeve and Lagodi, Bloomfield and Linton, and West Central will take on Tri-County. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back. Second half action coming up here on IndianaSRN.
At Riskwork, we're Team Indiana through and through. From coaching youth basketball to protecting critical infrastructure. Like our partners at IndianaSRN, we invest in people first. That same grit and leadership on the court drives our work in cybersecurity. We help businesses stay secure, resilient, and ready with no guesswork. If you can trust us to protect the grid, you can surely trust us to protect your Indiana business.
It's game day, a time to focus on the excitement and not to worry about your insurance coverage. With Indiana Farmers Insurance by your side, you can step onto the field or into the bleachers with true peace of mind, knowing your coverage is handled by local agents who care about your business, your auto, your home, and your farm as much as you do. Local insurance, local agents, here for you. Now that's what we call teamwork.
Back at Covenant Christian, halftime 31-31. Here is the latest Indiana Crossroads Conference standings. Heritage Christian is at 3-0. Cecina is at 3-0. Covenant Christian is at 2-1. Ritter 1-2. Lutheran 0-3. And Greenwood Christian also at 0-3 earlier this week. Franklin beat Greenwood Christian 58-52. Park Tudor beat Lutheran 60-37. On Wednesday, Triton Central beat Cecina 48-44. And then on Thursday, it was Heritage Christian over Crystal House 58-40. Tonight, Heritage Christian at Triton Central, Cecina at Riverside, and Trinity Lutheran is at Lutheran. All right, here's the first half scoring, and let's start first off with Monrovia. Hudson McLeod, 17 points, the only player in double figures tonight. Clay Tharp had 7. We'll see if he's going to be able to go in the second half. He had that injury late in the first half. Hayden Najera finished with 5 and Reeve Monroe with 2. On the other side, Covenant Christian led by Parker Williams and Isaac Crane, each with 8. Wes Laughlin with 6, 3 by Caleb Jankowski. Kason Suits had 2. Dawson Collins had 2, and Braden Mansard finished with 3. And by the way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 free throws missed by the Warriors in the first half. 13 turnovers by the Bulldogs.
Turnovers, so for Covenant Christian at 4, I'm pretty pleased with that.
All right, here we go. It'll be Bulldog basketball to begin the third quarter. Lob pass underneath, nothing there. They'll move the ball once again. The nice step by Najera, and he lays it in. Though you're signaling a traveling call, it was a good Euro step. 7 points.
I don't understand that step.
Williams, Laughlin in the corner for 3, good.
Hesitated, didn't think he was going to get it, but got the roll, got it into hoop.
9 now by Laughlin, and Covenant leads it by 1. By the way, Tharp is not in the lineup right now for the Bulldogs. The drive and the basket, good. Najera, another one. He'll go to the line. Take another look at this call that Keith thought 1-2 steps. Beautiful, beautiful Euro step. And here's that 3 by Laughlin. Free throw good. Najera picking up the scoring slack as well, as Tharp has not come back in, their leading scorer. And it's now 36-34. Monrovia now with a 2-point lead. Williams gets fouled before the shot. That's Najera again on the drive and able to finish. Tied at 36. So it'll be Bulldog basketball. Good look here at Haynes. Basket good. Haynes gets his first 2. He averages 10. And Monrovia now leads it by 2. By the way, Monrovia stays in their 2-3 zone. Williams, as they'll get it to Laughlin once again. Here's Suits. Jankowski got off to a good start. He has not scored since he got that opening 3. Shot is on the way, missed. Laughlin gets his own miss and then turns it over. On the run, back the other way, and the layup is good as McLeod now with 19 in tonight's game. He averages 9.
Got to be happy with it, that young man.
Lead is at 4. Here's Williams off the pass from Isaac Crane. Been kind of a strange game when you consider as Crane powers it up and gets it to go. He has 10, where the Warriors went on that streak where they just couldn't hit a shot, and the Bulldogs at the same time were turning it over. A lot of contact. Najera goes down. Crane back the other way. Crane with a left hand short.
Thought he was going to get contact and no foul. I like how the officials are letting him play tonight.
Here is Najera once again.
Oh, that's got to be a
whistle,
foul.
And we've got a foul call, I believe, before the shot. Tonight's game brought to you in part by LiUNA, the Build America Union, 500,000 strong, and fighting for better wages and benefits, safer job sites, and greater opportunities. We are LiUNA. Foul call against Jankowski. That's going to be his first. There's the foul. Najera able to hit the first free throw. He'll get another one. It's way short, and the ball tipped way back outside to Najera. So Bulldogs have a 3-point lead, and the basketball once again. By the way, Najera now with 11. The handoff, 15-footer, is off the mark. McLeod, I'm not sure if he got fouled on that or not.
I think he got his elbow hit.
Either way, missed everything. It'll go back over now to the Warriors. This is Parker Williams. Skip pass, wide open on the 3 is good. Suits his first 3. He now has 7. And we're tied at 41. See what the Bulldogs have in store. The drive, left hand, good, and Najera doing it again. Already 8 points in the second half. Williams drives and misses the layup, and will head the other way. Bulldogs, quick release on this one from 3. It is good. Haynes now has 5. Boy, just a catch and shoot there by Haynes. 46-41 your score. That's Laughlin. As Suits has it out front. Again, the 2-3 zone extended. Baseline drive. Laughlin inside to Crane. Short. Offensive rebound. And he steps underneath 2 defenders and a foul call by the underneath official. And if they got Najera, that'll be number 2 on him. Second team foul. They're going to call that on McLeod instead, so that's his second. By the way, Isaac Crane 0 for 2 from the line tonight. Here is a Monrovia 3. That was just a step into it. Haynes shot. You know, they're actually doing pretty well without Tharp in the lineup. We may not see Tharp the rest of the night. Second free throw and another miss by the Warriors. Trailing it by 4. That off-balance shot up and good by McLeod, and he is feeling it tonight now with 21. 6-point lead. The pass inside might have been partially blocked. Will battle for the loose basketball. Off the miss by Jankowski, and the possession arrow will stay right here. That's a tough shot.
That is a tough shot. That's a runner.
And he's going away from the basket. Crane inside, missed it. Another offensive rebound, put back good.
13 on the night.
He was shut out in the opening quarter. Lead is at 4. And it will be Bulldog basketball with 3 minutes remaining in the third. A lot of contact there and a turnover. 14 turnovers. Williams lost it the other way. That's 5. 3-on-1 break, and the alley-oop dunk good. Najera.
15 on the night.
And he is as athletic as you're going to find right now. Here is Williams. His 3 is up and good. He now has 11. Tonight's game brought to you by Officially Human. Their mission is to restore respect for game officials and recognize them as authorities on the field and the court. So do your part and practice good sportsmanship. No officials, no games. Foul on Williams, and I believe that's his 3rd. Take another look at this alley-oop.
That's pretty nice.
Mentioned Tharp had gone down with the ankle injury at the end of the first half, and he has not been back here in the court. In fact, we see him standing over there in the sidelines.
Probably trying to get that stretched out.
3-point lead as we come up on 2 remaining. Back in the ball game is Reeve Monroe. That is Monroe. And they're going to call a traveling call as he drug the pivot foot. Good defense by Crane. That's now the 15th turnover by the Bulldogs. So now the Warriors a chance to tie with a 3 right here. Laughlin, Crane out front along with Williams. Off the screen is Suits. Back to Laughlin, reverses it now to Williams. He'll drive to the baseline. The kick to Suits, straightaway 3 is in and out. Rebound Williams, ball stripped out of his hands. On the floor is Crane. It'll stay Warrior basketball, and then Williams drives in and will go to the line. Here's the 3 by Williams. Now you notice his feet, nobody was kicking that time.
Straight up.
Yeah. Good thing you went down and told him at halftime, huh?
Well, maybe he listened and maybe he didn't.
By the way,
their free throw shooting is awful.
Terrible. Well, they didn't come in with a great number. 66% is not really good.
Well, it's not even 66% tonight.
Not even
this is
close.
number 8 free throw missed.
By the way, that's a big foul on Najera. That's going to be his 4th. Second free throw is good by Williams. And we have a change in the lineup. Looks like Dawson Collins is in. Isaac Crane will sit down. Tonight's game brought to you by Pat Cherry, independent agent, proudly representing Ohio Mutual Insurance. Give him a call, 317-894-7000. And I'm not sure what we've got going here, but see the official must be talking to the athletic director. Any idea what that's all about?
Well, a fan made a comment, and I don't think he appreciated it, so he wanted to let the assistant athletic director to be aware of that situation.
Off the inbound, it's going to be knocked out of bounds. I've never had, when I'm officiating, nobody ever says anything bad about me. That I can hear him anyway.
I'm not saying a word.
50-48 foul call on Laughlin.
You know, they've let them play.
They have.
At a physical pace, and they'll continue to do that. And I think, you know, you get a little kind of heated as the game wears on.
Well, I'm not sure what fan had made the remark.
Wow, how did he miss that shot?
Got a foul call. I believe it's going to go against Reeve Monroe.
That could be his.
Should be number 2 on him. Hey, don't forget, with the playoffs tomorrow and Sunday and the championship game coming up on Monday down in Miami, a place to go watch all those games, Aspen Creek Grill.
Yeah, buddy.
Amazing fresh food, servers who truly care about your experience. Make sure you check out Aspen Creek Grill.
Do you have your table reserved yet?
I do. I will be there Monday night. That's going to be a foul call.
Well, you're doing your show there Monday night, aren't you?
I am. Xavier Beck in the ball game.
You going on the air at 3 o'clock?
Yes.
3 to kickoff?
We're going to have
5 hour.
That's pregame?
Yeah.
Probably a lot shorter than most of them. Here's the free throw up and good by Williams.
Well, did you see where ESPN is doing something tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock?
Are they?
For 2 hours?
Well, what Indy station isn't, when you speak of
that's
TV
true.
coverage, everybody's. I know that we mentioned the other night as we're under a minute to go that there's a nice drive. The feed inside, layup good by Monroe. A lot of people don't know that IndianaSRN is taking the entire staff down to Miami. That's a turnover by Covenant. We're leaving Sunday afternoon if you want to join.
6:05 is the flight.
The flight time, yeah. We'll get down there in time to have a nice steak dinner. On you. Doug's going to, yeah. Anybody who's in
Doug
this.
just started.
That's okay.
Oh.
we don't leave anybody behind.
Is it in the January budget or the February budget?
It's January.
Oh, okay.
Another turnover as Parker Williams back the other way. And a block shot on Monroe, but that's going to send Mansard to the line. Anyway, the reason I brought that up is we will not have any games on Monday because we will be in Miami.
So how are you doing your Aspen Creek Grill show on Monday?
I'm doing it from there.
Oh, you're doing it
the
from
Aspen
there.
Creek Grill in Miami.
Oh, okay, I got you. I didn't know they had one there.
You know, technology is a great thing these days, Keith. You don't have to be in the place when you're doing it. You can be anywhere.
Really?
Yeah, second free throw missed. Boy, and another turnover. Monrovia still leads, but they are really self-destructing as Parker Williams back to the line. 10 missed free throws tonight by the Warriors. 10. Free throw is up and good by Williams. One more for Williams, who will try to take the lead here with 19.1 remaining. And the second one is good. Question is, how will this team respond, speaking of the Bulldogs, without their top two scorers? One out with an injury and the other one out in foul trouble. Here is a three straight away and good, and that answered that question as Hudson Pridemore hits a three. We head to the final period of play. Monrovia leads it by 2.
This is LifeWise Academy. It's a program that teaches Bible-based character education to public school students during school hours. Not before school and not after, but during school hours.
So here's how this works. The students will leave this school building, hop on this bus, take a short ride across the street to the church. I can see the steeple from here, have Bible class, hop back on the bus, head back to school. It's that simple.
Go to lifewise.org to find your school.
During Army basic training, I found out I had 7 herniated discs. Prescription pain medication led me to a heroin addiction. I entered Wheeler's program and learned life on God's terms.
After meeting Greg, I was so impressed, I hired him. When you change that one life, it makes it all worthwhile.
Now, I have a family, house, and a job that I love. At Wheeler, you can have something everlasting.
Back here at Covenant Christian High School, 55-53. Tonight's game brought to you by Wheeler Mission. For over 131 years, Wheeler Mission has been a pillar in the Indianapolis community, providing help, hope, and healing to people in need. If you'd like more information, 317-686-6239. By the way, Coach has already signed up for the Drumstick Dash for next Thanksgiving. Looking forward to that. It gives you about 11 months to train. Okay. So it will be Bulldog basketball. Off-balance shot is no good by Haynes. They'll get the offensive rebound. That shot missed by McLeod, and then they get it right back. The drive, and that one in and out by McLeod. Here's Williams. Jump pass in the corner. That three is up and good. That'll be Suits. Second three of the night.
He's got 10.
And we've got a whistle and a timeout by Monrovia. It'll be a full timeout. We'll take a timeout as well.
Fans, are you ready to get even closer to all the action with IndianaSRN? Subscribe now and never miss a moment. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and get instant access to exclusive live streams. Stay updated with real-time scores and breaking news by following us on Twitter, your ultimate source for everything Indiana sports related. Hit that subscribe button on YouTube and smash that follow on Twitter. Join the IndianaSRN family today and take your passion for high school and college sports to the next level.
Countdown 3, 2, 1.
Back once again following the full timeout by the Bulldogs. Again, each team now down players and trying to pull out a big win on the road right now as Najera's checked back in. Here's a three on the way, good, and Pridemore hits another one. He now has 6.
He's coming off the bench.
And Monrovia now leads it by 2. Again, Claythorpe out, and we've got an offensive foul the other way, and I think they ended up getting Dawson Collins.
Got to stay still on your pick. Got to let that contact happen before you move. Good call by the official.
Press now by the Warriors, and this is something that has hurt the Bulldogs all night long, is the amount of turnovers they have had. Baseline shot is good.
Got the roll.
Pridemore now with 8. They're led by McLeod with 21. He had 17 in the first half.
You don't need that three-pointer right now.
One and done that time for Covenant Christian. Now a 4-point lead. So Najera back in. He's playing with 4 fouls. And they can't afford to lose him, but he turned his back on the defender, and the layup missed by Crane. And we have a jump ball on the rebound. I'm sure Crane would love to have that back.
He has missed 2 layups and lots of free throws. He's missed 3 free throws?
Crane's missed 3. Jankowski's missed 2. Collins has missed 2. Mansard has missed 2. So the free throw has not been their strong suit tonight. There's another 3 missed by Suits, and they're one and done for the second straight possession. So now it'll be Bulldog basketball. Drive to the rim and a foul call, and that's going to put Najera at the line. Boy, if he didn't have those fouls build up on him in the third quarter, I can imagine how much they're going to try to rely on him offensively here in the fourth, but he'll be a liability on the defensive side. Mm-hmm. Fouls called on Collins. That's number 3 on Collins. Second team foul.
It just seems like no one wants to win this game. No one wants to knock down free throws. Biggest lead has been 6. Missed both of them.
Seems to be catching.
Oh.
No.
I was going to say, if he shot that one.
Here's Laughlin. That zone extended a little bit further. Eli Hampton, one of the 2 guards out front. Laughlin back to Williams. His 3 is no good. Ball goes out of bounds, and I think the last to touch it was number 13, was Case and Suits. They're going to throw the baseball pass, and probably not the right thing to do. It wasn't there. You got to make sure that thing is wide open.
Crane out of
drives
control.
and he scores. 15 now by Crane. 18 turnovers now by the Bulldogs. They only average 11 per game. Back there the way we go. 3 is up and it is good again. Pridemore.
I got him for 11. Timeout, Covenant.
3 threes in the second half. It's going to be a 30-second timeout.
Your business depends on quality, efficiency, and reliability. At Reynolds Farm Equipment, we help you stay ahead with John Deere commercial mowers built for performance. Whether you're maintaining parks, businesses, or neighborhood lawns, you need equipment that works as hard as you do. With expert service, flexible financing, and the best lineup of mowers in the industry, Reynolds keeps your operation running strong. Reynolds Farm Equipment, your local John Deere dealer since 1955.
By the way, it ended up being a full timeout. They started at a 30. It went to a full timeout. We want to remind you that tonight's game brought to you by LifeWise Academy.
Yep.
Their programs support educators and communities by improving student outcomes. With LifeWise Academy, your community can bring biblical values back into the classroom. If you'd like more information, give them a call, 614-367-5767.
Have you seen the red bus in our neighborhood?
I don't live in your neighborhood.
Oh, well, they got a big red bus in my neighborhood.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Is it their bus?
Yeah.
Or is it just a bus?
No, it's like
you said, have I
my
seen
friend Danny Triplett drives it.
Oh.
You know how the bus goes?
I heard.
The wheels on the bus go round and round.
Yeah,
round
very good.
round.
Yeah. You're really good at that.
You're welcome.
All right, 4:45 to go. after the full timeout. Laughlin out front, along with Jankowski. Zone extended again beyond the three-point line. Lately, we've seen a lot of empty possessions here by the Warriors. Laughlin, 3 on the way, good. He is now to 12. Press again as we come up on the halfway point of the fourth quarter.
They needed that basket.
Yeah, they'd missed a couple of threes that I think you called them ill-advised.
Yes.
Boy, and if I'm Monrovia right now, if I can survive not turning the ball over, I'm going to use some clock, and we got a foul call the other way, and that's going to send McLeod to the line.
They wait real patiently, and then they get the 3.
Well, and you said a little bit ago, though, sometimes they're not patient. They'll just come down and jack up a 3, and that's not what they're always looking for.
Crane has his 4th foul. That's a big one.
Free throw good now by Hayden Najera. He has 16. McLeod, by the way, I should say that is Hudson McLeod at the free throw line as he misses the second. He got the first. He has 22. Najera still with 15 points. Laughlin feeds it down low. Crane with the easy 2. 17 now by Crane. Monrovia leading it by 1. Well, this has been a Bulldog basketball team playing without their leading scorer the entire second half, and they had Najera with the fouls. There's that nice pass to Crane. Last foul was called on Dawson. That's going to be his 4th. It's now the 4th foul on Covenant. No fouls in the quarter now by Monrovia. Baseline drive. Nice turn in the lane, and then missing the shot is Najera, and I believe it went out of bounds.
Wow.
Yep. Boy, that should have been a finish there by Najera. Those are shots you can't afford to miss.
You're exactly right.
And a timeout on the floor, and it'll be a 30-second timeout as we're down to the final 3:08 in this one.
Tomorrow night, don't forget, we are heading to Mount Vernon as Mount Vernon takes on Mooresville. That's a 7:30 start. But before that, college basketball for you as Rose Hallman takes on Franklin tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock. Should be a pretty good game.
Is that a men's or women's
game?
That's
a women's game.
Oh. How come you don't put that on the graphic? You know, they work hard too, you know. Shouldn't you tell them it's a women's game? Who's running those graphics?
Nick Lewis, or
let's call Nick. You can put a little W up
there.
there.
Hey, by the way,
WBB.
We have a special announcement coming tomorrow.
What's that? What's happening?
IndianaSRN sports page is going to have a podcast that will be landing on it.
It will?
In the spring.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that either.
Well, no, he's not. But he's going to be on the show.
Oh, but it's going to be on the sports page. Mm-hmm. Here's Laughlin for 3. Good. Another big bucket by Wes Laughlin.
I say it every game. His mom's taught him how to shoot.
Yeah. 2-point lead now. The drive by McLeod. It goes out of bounds, and another big turnover, number 19. Here's that 3.
Look at him set his feet. See how he sets his feet, though? That's a pretty nice shot.
Yeah, but what happened there, you notice he faked that pass to the corner. That probably froze the defense, and they were not able to come out and defend that shot. 2.5 to go. And now you look at a Bulldog team that they were being chased, and now they're doing the chasing. And the Warriors can waste a lot of time if they choose to do so. The drive basket, good. Great job by Dawson Collins.
His 4th point on the night.
And all of a sudden the lead is at 4, a 2-possession game and 2 minutes remaining. The drive by Najeri, it is good. He has 17. We're not done yet. Under 2 to go. Oh, and a near turnover. Is the pass a little late going inside from Jankowski to Collins?
You got to give this ball to Crane. Let him go inside.
Well, you know what I might do, too, is I'm going to run a little clock here because I don't think that the Bulldogs have enough quickness to turn me over, and you want to pull them out of the 2-3 zone just like this.
And they have no fouls, so they'll have to foul a little bit here.
That's going to run a lot of clock right there. Crane off the spin. Wide open. 3 is up and good. Another one by Suits.
But do you need that 3?
They'll take it. All of a sudden, it's a 5-point lead and a foul the other way. And I think they got Collins for number 5. Take another look at this. See, that's just too wide open of a shot. So Collins fouls out with just 4 points tonight, but he just hit a big bucket moments ago.
He's looking at the coach going, I didn't touch him.
That's what they all say.
I know I knocked him down, but I didn't touch him.
Well, we got some big free throws here by Haynes. Haynes with 5 points. Now, you see Williams come back in.
See, I like that strategy. You took 45 seconds here to replace your sub. Now you froze him.
Well, Haynes, this is his first trip to the free throw line, and he missed it. That's been a pretty common occurrence tonight, hasn't it?
Yep.
We've got another timeout. It'll be a 30-second timeout. Tonight's game brought to you by Morales Group Staffing. They're in business to create a better future for you, your family, and the community we share. Whether you're looking for the right career or the perfect candidate, they are here to help. Give them a call, 317-472-7600.
Don't forget the city tournament begins on Tuesday. Indianapolis Chittard and Covenant Christian. Heron takes on Ritter. Tinley takes on Heritage Christian. Crystal House takes on Washington. Providence, Costa Rica, and Cecina. Purdue, Poly, and Tech. Don't forget, those games are on Tuesday nights. Follow us all week long as we'll have those on the sports page. And then the semifinals and finals next Saturday night and next Monday evening.
Yes. By the way, good balanced scoring tonight for Covenant Christian. 17 by Isaac Crane, 16 by Parker Williams, 13 by Cason Suits, 15 by Laughlin. So you have 4 players in double figures tonight, and they're playing again without Josh Bowers and Judah Jackson, which would be another 18 points. They were averaging over 80 points per game at one stage in the season. But the injuries have hurt them, and now it's a 4-point lead with 1:18 to go. And again, no fouls yet by the Bulldogs. They're going to have to foul a lot just to get the clock stopped and try to get the ball back unless they can force turnovers. And there's a foul call, and that'll go against Pridemore. At this stage, if you're the Warriors, you just spread the floor.
Yep.
You don't have to score again.
Be strong with the basketball.
Yep. And always come to the ball. Somebody picks up their dribble. Don't stand there and watch them. Go to it.
We need to teach that to the Covenant Christian girls.
Yes. Crane off the inbound, guarded by Najera, and he can't foul.
What is that?
That is called a bad pass.
Timeout, Monrovia.
It looks like this will be a full timeout. Covenant leads it by 4.
Poached egg on avocado toast.
Ew. Your flash fried porgy over chips.
Ew.
Your fresh Maine lobster with microgreens.
When the only thing your 8-year-old will eat is waffles.
She's fine. She's fine.
Your waffles, milady.
It matters where you stay.
Yum.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Hampton by Hilton. Hilton for the stay.
We are back here at Covenant, 71-67 after the bad turnover time by Laughlin.
You throw the ball out of bounds, you could dribble that basketball, take off another 10 to 15 seconds because they're going to foul you.
I'm on your side.
Okay.
Yeah, they're going to foul you, all right.
Now, you don't need to foul.
No.
You just need to play straight-up defense.
So it will be Bulldog basketball. Good look at Haynes. Pridemore's had the hot hand recently. The drive inside and the missed layup by McLeod. And back the other way, and Williams the easy layup. And they counted it. Would have been a goaltend either way. Williams now with 18 points.
17. 8, you got him for 18?
18.
Okay.
And now the inbound was we come up on 30 seconds. And again, no need to foul right here. And you fouled anyway.
What are you doing?
Haynes with the bucket.
That's on Parker. Did Haynes make that?
Yes.
That's his 8th.
The thing is, and I'm not trying to be overly critical here, but use some basketball IQ.
Yep.
Because now you've made it a one-possession game. If you let him score the bucket, you get the ball back. You still have a two-possession game. You inbound, they foul you, go to the free throw line.
Foul number 2 on Monrovia. I'm on your side.
Thank you.
Okay.
Is that foul called on McLeod? That'll be number 4. And another quick foul stops the clock at 21.1.
That's 3. No.
$73-70 off the inbound. Crane will drive.
See, that's the smartest. That's good ball.
Though I think he would have had an easy layup right there. But other than that,
you don't need any more points, Troy. That's foul number 4.
Well, that's what we thought a minute ago too.
Well, that's true.
And then they threw it out of bounds, which made no sense.
I know.
And then you fouled down at this end. I'm sorry. You go ahead. It's okay. You think I'm getting a little edgy?
What?
They will foul Case and Suits.
No, they needed to listen to Tuesday night's game.
True.
That was edgy.
By the way, I know that these are free throws, but nothing has been automatic for Covenant tonight. Suits' first trip to the line. That last foul on Pridemore. There you go.
That helps.
Covenant looking for win number 7. It is now a two-possession game.
Going into the city, this is a big win.
Yeah, and they just need to get healthy. Second free throw good, so they hit him when they needed him. Now, get away from everybody. Get away from everybody. Don't try to block that shot. Ball went out of bounds. You don't even need to challenge it.
Why did you even challenge it?
I don't know. I'm about ready to come out of my skin here.
Oh, please don't.
Lead pass, and the layup missed at the other end. It went out of bounds. By the way, that was Suits who missed that layup. Just turn around, run back out with a dribble. Play keep away.
4.6. Go to the backcourt. That's it.
That's it, going to do it. So Covenant wins it, though it was a struggle tonight. 75-70 with the win. Covenant Christian now 7-3 on the season. Parker Williams, 18 points. Isaac Crane with 17. Kason Suits with 15 points tonight. And Wes Laughlin with 14. Monrovia was led by Hudson McLeod. He finished with 22. And Hayden Najera with 17 points. Clay Tharp did not play in the second half of tonight's game because of an injury. So again, don't forget, tomorrow night we'll be at Mount Vernon, Mooresville, Mount Vernon, pregame at 7:20, tip-off beginning at 7:30. Thanks to the entire crew. A great job again tonight.
Justin. Good job, Justin.
We'll see you next time right here on IndianaSRN.
Aspen Creek Grill, we are a from-scratch concept with comfort fresh food. You can expect a world-class experience on a great budget. We've got incredible specials, great service. Today's dish that we're going to highlight is going to be our Aspen Blue Sirloin. It is, again, our premium Black Angus certified beef, and we top that with a blue cheese crust. Again, everything that we do here is made from scratch, and it's no different from our steaks. We hand cut all our steaks in-house. So our team back there, it's just an incredible team. Everything that they do, they take so much pride in. They put a little bit of themselves into everything that they do over here, especially since it is a made from scratch concept. We want everybody to come, visit us, enjoy some great food with some great service. Bring your friends, bring your family, come have some great food, have a great time with us with some of the best comfort scratch food